Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter, it's great to be on board.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So it's down to business here. Clarence Seedorf, he's a leader, he's a schemer, a controller, he's certainly a winner, he's all of those things, and he's much, much more.
I'll take it a step further, he's a serial winner on the European scene. In fact, it's that pedigree which I see as his greatest quality. He knows exactly what it takes to be a match winner, and he'll go about doing exactly that.
Now it's Luis Suarez. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Chance here to counter. Now it's Kubo. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Seedorf. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Luis Suarez. Big chance!
What a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be a pivotal moment.
Vieira is there, and he can pick it up. Now it's Luis Suarez. The ball's gone astray. Oh, it's come loose. Kakatani. Well timed, excellent interception. And here's Cruyff. Oh, sweet feet. Cruyff touches it back. Goes for a shot! They want to be quick to recover this.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And the counter is on. And he's making progress on the ball. And it's Seedorf. Oh, good-looking ball. Picked out brilliantly. Shapes to shoot! Goal, Italy! And Italy score first.
Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
Italy are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Oh, no joy this time. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
No, it's come to nothing.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
That's a shade optimistic. Leicester cuts it out. Bellingham receives it in a good position here. Bellingham cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
He's in a great position here. Well, that looks a decent ball. Now it's Kubo. Nicely weighted ball. Now, can they get him away?
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter.
Luis Suarez! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Suarez has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Face to face, there's the shot! Double quick time! There was to be only one outcome.
Well, how's that for composure, Peter? You can see the keeper tried to put as much pressure on him by staying upright, but it didn't faze him, not in the slightest.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, now's the time you could afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Gullit succumbs to the pressure. Kakatani going about things with real menace. Oh, easy pickings there. And they're not going to make any further progress now. And claimed it back swiftly. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Vieira. It's Luis Suarez! He's through now, a decent chance! Oh, taken with style! A goal at a really telling moment. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Not the most accurate pass. And the whistle goes for half-time. It's been thrills and spills at either end in the first half. Neither side really seizing the initiative, and both teams still very much in it. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They'll want a good start to the second half.
Signori, attenzione, il papà del bambino che indossa un marsupio nero e blu contatti subito il più vicino membro dello staff.
Here we go again then.
Brazil can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Oh, good take in a good area. He can get that clear. And he's there to clear it. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And the shot's on here. Cruyff! And back to the keeper. Now it's Bellingham. Tries a deft little ball. And he's taking no chances there.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Cleared away. And now a sudden chance to counter. This looks promising. He's found a way through. And the shot! And it's hit the woodwork and out! And he hits the net! And this is getting better and better. Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
Sostituzione per l'Italia. Numero 45.
So,
Numero
time for
8.
changes on
Numero
both
20.
sides, actually.
Numero 22.
Italy
Numero
go
13.
2 up and into a position of real strength.
Lasciano il campo
I wonder
per
if the manager
il
is
numero
tempted to
11.
go for another
Il
and
numero
really
18.
kill the game off completely.
Owen.
I, for
Il
one,
numero
think
10.
he should now.
Il numero 5.
Oh, it's beyond the defence.
Il numero
And he
17.
shoots! It's there! Back to within one! Interesting! Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
We have got ourselves a game here.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now.
Ronaldo finds himself offside. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Owen. Cristiano Ronaldo. And this is Ronaldinho. Looking for options for movement. And that pass just didn't quite work.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Ball's gone out of play. And he was quick to react. And it's played forward. And it's Szoboszlai. Brazil finding their passes. Rodri. Gullit dominates aerially so often. It's gone backwards. Brazil looking to pass their way through. Thiago. And now the breakaway. Oh, that's a key interception. And that is as far as they're going to go. Knocks it into space. That is a brilliant interception.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Into the last quarter of an hour. Gullit. Can he get it through? He's onside. Oh, super ball. And this is Thiago. Threads one in. Good read, needed to be.
Italy clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence. That's just playing it safe and simple.
And that interception was most necessary. Oh, that is asking for trouble. He's picked his way, takes a shot! No mistake! Brazil are back in business. Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Well, from a defensive perspective, Peter, that's a really poor one to give away. Yes, the movement was very good, but the defence made it way too easy.
We have ourselves a real game here.
Well, this ought to give them some renewed energy. If anyone's going to win it in normal time, you've got to make them favourites now.
Owen. Oh, important interception. And he's there to belt it away. Van de Ven. Szoboszlai did well to step in there. That was more than necessary.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Looking to play him in. Gullit receives it in a wide position. Can he finish? It's in the day! This could well be it! A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
Italy, and there goes the final whistle. Brazil were involved in a great game here, unpredictable in so many ways, but in the end they fell just short. Effort. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. The action has already started. Kubo is sporting a guilty look after that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Thiaw gets across to intercept that.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Now it's Neymar. And that interception was most necessary. Now it's Luis Suarez. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Neymar. Neymar, surely. He has an array of skills that can elevate the quality of a match or change its course with a flash of brilliance. His talent can take this game to a higher level of excitement, and I hope it does.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. Now it's Conceição. And it's Gullit. Bellingham. Now, can they get him away? Oh, that shot, surely! Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Unrelenting, uncompromising pressure on him. Maldini cuts out the pass. Looking to play him in. Gullit was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Van de Ven. Still goalless at the moment. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Kubo. Kubo going face-to-face with his great rival. That has found him in acres of space. Oh, he's been caught on it here! And he's quick to get it clear again. Neymar. And he welcomes it in. Is there any support? He might not need it. Nesta did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And this is Lewis. And he shoots! Goal! Brazil! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So we have the first goal.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped. It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now. He read that really well and stopped it.
Kubo unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Knocks it out wide, looks across and plays it in.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Van de Ven getting this one clear. Some really good ball movement. Italy have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Neymar. He has found the way through. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
And this is Neymar. Now this could be a chance. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Well, nicely intercepted. Now it's Neymar. Now it's Rice. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
They've played it short. And now they can spring out of defence. Bellingham can so cleverly bypass the press. Looking for options for movement. Suarez gets flagged offside. And we hit half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, I think it's a case of so far, so good. The boss has clearly done his homework, and I don't think he needs to change much during the break. Now they've got the lead, they can expect more of the same in the second half.
Brazil can be fairly satisfied then. It's so far so good for them, and it's 1-0 at the break. That gets things going for the second half. Brazil carrying a one-goal lead. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Now it's Luis Suarez. Now he's got space here, and he was quick to react. Luis Suarez! Mighty close.
Oh, he just got it ever so slightly wrong, Peter. There wasn't much in that at all.
He's had it taken off him. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Rodri. Can he get on the end of this? Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Sostituzione per l'Italia. Numero 8, numero 45, numero 24, numero 7. Neymar.
Courtois breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball.
Lasciano il campo per il numero 11, il numero 10, il numero 27.
Brazil
il numero 22,
are still that goal to the
il numero
good.
13. Seedorf.
Well, it looked promising for a
giocatore.
moment, but it came to nothing. Seedorf. Now it's Rafael Leao. Rafael Leao showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. That is good alertness. Quarter of an hour into the second half. And this is Hullet. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, while the temptation's always there, Peter, I think it would be ill-advised of them to try settle for what they've got.
Now it's Hullet. Tries to pass it through. Long ball looking to counter. And here's Szoboszlai. Maldini. Mbappe.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Italy trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
That's a nicely shaped ball. Lovely feet. He's in a great position here. Nice control. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
corner number 2 then. Seedorf plays it short. Shapes to shoot! Maldini gets it clear.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
So, third corner of the game. And it's been taken short. Oh, such a clever touch. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Oh, that's nice. Oh, cracking ball.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Nice bit of skill, and he's away.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And he skips past his man. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Szoboszlai.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled. Brazil nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
It's gone out for a throw-in. Not the most accurate pass. I think we're just about done here. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Rodri. Threads one in. Now it's Rafael Leao. That's that, the end. Brazil have done it. Their solitary strike ultimately proving just enough. A terrific win, however you look at it. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
And there's a lot more to read into this game than just the scoreline.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin, a very good evening to you all. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. And as you can see, we've already started here. With so many teams now playing just one up front, Jim, it's easy to forget, isn't it, that strike partnerships used to be the norm.
Absolutely, Peter, but partnerships have proven themselves to be very productive over the years. They carry more might.
And we've had some legendary ones, haven't we?
Yeah, and how it usually works is that you've got one target man with the other striker playing off him and just looking to add another little bit of devilment. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Oh, sweet feet. Messi proves just a little bit too strong. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. And it's Messi. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And this is Luis Suarez. A probing pass. Oh, important interception.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Can he get onto this? Bellingham. Bellingham plays it in. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, Peter, the inclusion of this fella, Mickey van de Ven.
Big chance! Goal, Italy! And Italy score first. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
So, a breakthrough already. That's been cut out, well played. Neymar. Quarter of an hour played. Zanetti. Kubo. Neymar. Vieira is there, and he can get that clear. Corner number 2 then. Kubo goes short. That's tidy. And it's Zanetti.
Brazil are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Maldini attempts a clearance. Araujo, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Scalvini. Vieira. And here's Cruyff. Bellingham. Real chance! It's a goal! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
He's having a shot! Goal, Italy! And they get themselves in front! He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
Italy go into the lead. And the keeper gets his hands on it. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Might be danger here. He's had a shot! And it's hit the woodwork and out! And he's there to get it away. Bellingham cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
Now that looks a decent ball. Well read, and the danger is averted. Now it's Messi. Now it's Messi. Mbappe! He's found some space, and he shoots! He's got a goal! And they're at it again, in double quick time! That really is quite fabulous, all his own doing.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Italy take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Neymar is onto this. That's good play. A corner it is then. So their fourth corner of the game. Kubo plays it short. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Zanetti stood up well to him there. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Vieira.
Ci saranno 3 minuti di recupero.
Great vision. Bellingham, and that's aimed into the middle. That's a decent clearance. And the shot! Neymar.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Bullet. And there is the half-time whistle.
Signore e signori, vi chiediamo cortesemente di rimanere seduti durante lo svolgimento della partita. Grazie. Sostituzione per l'Italia. Numero 8. Viene sostituito
And the second half gets underway.
Owen.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Keeper's got good distance on that. Now it's Luis Suarez. Kimmich. And it's Messi. Played back into the centre. And here's Mbappe. And here's Owen. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Cruyff. He's in plenty of space here. Gullit gets into a good position. That has been knocked clear. No way through, so back it comes.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
Van der Ven makes the interception. Kimmich. Now it's Messi. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Brilliantly cut out. And that was very necessary. Tries to play it. Can he finish? It's in!
Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
Sostituzione per l'Italia. Numero 22.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Lasciano il campo per
This is threatening to become a
11,
really good
il
game.
numero 10.
The manager
Attenzione,
must have
una
given them an earful
sostituzione.
at half-time, and fair play because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now.
And it's Hullet. Showing good feet. Oh, that's neat. Look at the space here. He is just caressing the ball. Defending in numbers, sharp and uncompromising. Oh, that is a good ball to find him. And he's quick to get it clear again.
Sostituzione per l'Italia. Numero 17. Lascia il campo per il numero 13. Seedorf.
Szoboszlai did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Now this could be a chance. Shapes to shoot! No mistake! It's level again! What a match we have!
I could watch this every week, Peter. Talk about strength of character. Wonderful.
That is so good, such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
This has become one superb game of football.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal come?
Owen! And that's a real chance missed.
Owen fully appreciates that he could have won it then, and now he'll be all the keener not to lose it.
Takes a shot! Goal, Italy! Into the lead once more. You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
Italy get themselves into the lead.
Yeah, all their effort pays off in the end. It just took that extra bit of dynamism to get them the goal they craved. It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Ferdinand calmly anticipates. It's a pretty loose pass.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
And this is Owen. Nice interception, well timed.
Italy nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
Ronaldinho. Good ball, good take. Hullet. Seedorf plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. And it's made its way to him. De Jong. Owen has found the net here, of course.
Ci saranno 3 minuti di recupero.
And the referee's looking at his watch. We could be done here. Ferdinand.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Whistle's gone, and they've got themselves a free kick. I think we've got just about enough time for this free kick.
We could be looking at a game-changing moment.
And it's Szoboszlai. Thiaw deals with that comfortably.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And that's it. Well, this was a game they could so easily have won on another day, but alas, that wasn't to be, and they go down by the odd goal. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Brazil just didn't have enough time, Peter, to correct them.